Maybe
good.
eventually they
that
will
would be
have
great.
working voice in game.
That would be nice.
We try each year and it never seems to go to plan.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Soon TM.
They better also give us like a microphone item, so we just can be heard like clearly in the whole room. That would be cool.
Megaphone.
Some kind of intercom system. Boom, boom, boom. Please make your way to Area A for the next presentation.
Hey,
Just
AI
imagine
is
that like
illegal.
subscribers get a soundboard like in Discord.
Just have
Star
to push it
Citizen
out.
Premium.
Star Nitro.
It's $100 a month.
Only
Warbond.
$99.99 per month.
It's no longer Star Citizen. It's Star Royal or Star Executive.
You pay with Furies. You
Pay
can,
$1
you can
to
buy one or
refill
just
your
12
mag.
pack.
Even better, the Javelin gets like a DJ booth or something.
We do
Why
need
would
a
you
party
give a
bus.
What's up, Skippy?
Guido.
Oh, let me check.
Hey, Butter, did I hear correctly? You're sending out invites?
Party invites are going out, Evil Org. Just a heads up.
Did we have any org, by the way, doing their speech in an 890 jump? I feel like that's like one had to, right?
That might be happening, yes.
Like it's literally a stage.
And if it doesn't start with "Hello, peasants," I'm going to be bitterly.
Hello, peasants.
It's the bit
Makes
from
everybody
Shrek.
take their shoes off.
That's this bit from Shrek, isn't it? Some of you may die.
Imagine someone actually like playing this game like a Chinese traditional person, and like you have to take your shoes off in front of your ship.
I mean, that's just good hygiene.
If you don't do it, you get
yeah.
shot.
Yeah, I mean, like think about all of the different particles and mud you're going to be tracking through your ship every time you go to a different planet.
Dynamic mud control would be amazing. Like imagine you have like a sub category of engineer that just.
Wait, are you
there's
trying
just like
to tell me
vibrating
that?
foot pads right when you enter in that shakes your boots clean?
Are you trying to tell me that I'm the only one running around in fluffy bunny slippers through my ship?
Would you
now
get
I know
those?
that
Is that a subscriber item?
now that I know that I'm not alone, then yes, there is no longer just one of you.
Where are these slippers and how does one obtain them?
I want them too, yeah.
I need mob shoes.
You don't
If
know
I
how
was
many
rich enough
Picos
to
I
have
had
an
to kill.
890, I would have my org mates carry me so I don't get mud on my shoes.
Fancy. Take off your
Yeah, that ain't
damn
gonna
shoes.
happen.
I don't want Daymar on my couch.
Alex, you're part of the elite. You get carried too. That's what Josh and Bob are for.
Okay, then I agree to this plan.
I just know I'd end up as a mob boy. Oh, yep, hearing you loud and clear.
Sweet. Took me a minute to figure out how to set it all up.
I'm also testing push to talk. Is this working?
Gotcha.
Look at you go.
Seems to work fine.
Test these nuts. 1 2 1 2. Test.
Seems to work.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, come.
These nuts are coming in.
We hear your nuts loud and clear.
Hey system, just a heads up to take the party invite.
Butter, I'm missing one.
What's that?
Okay. I'm sending out a party invite now, so we can all party launch. Just accept that now, so we can get started soon. Okay, Carla, I'm passing party lead back to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I got it.
Yeah, you're good.
Looks like the Gretalian is letting.
Build, are you ready to invite people? Is Build even here?
Yeah, it should be 2 seconds.
Yes, I am.
There you are. Okay. Okay, your party lead.
Build and play. This is Packrat. What's your next tour scheduled?
Next tour will most likely be next weekend. After that, we're going on a summer holiday hiatus.
Should we have party launched?
No.
I see 0 party at 0. I don't know what happened. But
For
I
all
still see that.
For all the Qantas Starlines members, you're getting invites.
This is going to really test these servers and the ability to handle a mass party launch of this size.
I was just thinking.
Okay, I am in the party now. For
I can tell you, this will be nothing.
Well, let's hope so.
I've witnessed people doing it with like 140 players.
Yeah, every other weekend with ammo, we like this.
The server will only need to load entities for ORgCorp, so it should run pretty smooth, actually.
True.
Does this have like this whole like fuck? What's it called? I lost words. Fuck. This event, that's the word. Does this event have like its own recommended specs?
What do you mean by specs?
Like, do you need a better graphics card to run this event in particular?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, this is going to be a lot of people in one area.
I have a 2018 Ti, and I would really like to not see it burn today. Okay.
My Core 3060 is gonna explode.
I would recommend people lower down the far distant graphics settings, things like clouds and stuff, since we're going to be hanging out together pretty close quarters. That can help lower the burden on your graphics card.
Shadows as well, if you start having issues.
15 is playable, right? 15 FPS.
One thing we do ask, though, is try not to drop stuff if you don't have to.
Yeah, that's a solid shout.
Also, I will, in character, yell at you for littering.
Oh, I want to see that.
I would join
I
you.
kind of want to litter right now just to do it.
You're
tempting me. Same.
You're so tempting me. Media Flare, you just attract the whole humiliation crowd, you know, the people who are into it.
No problem. It'll encourage everybody to remember to throw away their stuff before they start finding us for littering, because that is a planned thing.
Oh, that will. So there's a 10 credit fine for littering. You can pay that to me.
If we all
Can
did
I-
it, you're going to
can
end
I-
up very rich, man.
Can I pay before I throw?
Well, isn't CGI coming out with recycle freaking missions? We go around picking up litter, and you know, I think you get 3 AUC for every bottle you return, which is a good
I
return.
love that, yeah.
I'm gonna see
Wow.
somebody on YouTube trying to get a millionaire just from doing that.
100%.
You know, somebody's gonna
you know-
millions gonna be there.
You know,
on video.
returning bottles for a fraction of the price is basically what Germans already do.
Yep.
Hey, Carlisle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing that for decades. So
Yes.
they're poor.
I like the fund system.
Never, even if you're German, bring up Germany. It just invites a lot of people you don't want to talk to.
Was
Yeah.
meinst du? Was soll das? Hallo?
That's what I meant.
Hast du was dagegen?
Right, let's all just stop for a sec. Someone said my name.
Yeah, Finley, could I get leader real quick?
Build's currently still the leader.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to you like now.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, great. So back to Finley. Is that correct?
Yeah, firm, thank you.
There you go.
We currently have in the party because I'm
No idea.
like 2 where I see 0.
Same.
So is the fine for littering per
you,
item or size?
Okay, who are we missing? Are we missing anyone else?
Can I litter drugs?
Quantum Jump is just coming to like attend and watch for slot 1. So
Orb is we're just waiting for our guy to get in. We've been having some glitches, but hopefully it's fixed.
So, QJ, have you got anyone in the party currently?
no.
Who should I invite to the party to invite everyone else?
Oh, you can invite me. I just DM'd you my handle.
Thank you.
And while
I'm gonna add this right now as a primo time for everybody to go down the party member list and add up on some friends.
I was going to say I'm playing the mini game in org membership bit of seeing how many comments I can react to before we begin. And I think I might have got them all.
You supposed to see a party screen at the main menu?
Hey, Carlisle, do you mind passing party lead back to Butter real quick? I just need to get a few more guys in. Thank you.
Okay.
If we're supposed to see a party menu while chilling at the main menu, I think I need to get reinvited.
Party lead.
As long as your friends on your friends list are green, you are fine.
Okay, then yeah, I need to get a reinvite. We can do that at the end.
Yeah, sometimes the party menu doesn't always pop up. You just want to look to make sure names are green.
After Evilorg, we'll then do Quantum Jump, and then I think we should be good to go. After redoing, is it Pack Rats? Needs another one.
Yeah. I do have a couple like just standalone people I need to add, but I'll do that once all the orgs get in.
Okay.
Because it looks like we're good. Someone counted about 67 people, so
Okay, good.
we have some room. Plus, the more we add, the better chance of getting our own server.
If only jump time was still on it.
Well, I think we've got a free flight, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
And that's some fun.
Don't
God,
worry,
I cannot.
we got our own server.
I don't have anything to do. I just scroll Twitter and currently Hell of a Boss just released a new episode. This is a problem for me.
I
It's
was
full of
watching
spoilers.
that. This is Packard. I was watching that. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, episode 5 of the second season just released, and I'm already spoiled by like 5 steps. It's just like, come on, Twitter.
Carlil, could you pass me the party leader? I need to invite someone.
Sure, yeah, I'll just let Quantum Jump invite theirs and then pass back to you.
Yep.
Alright, QJ, I'm going to invite you guys now.
Just in case the chat gets filled up, do we want to, as people post their streaming links, pin their links into this chat?
I was gonna say I would make affiliate if everyone in this chat followed me right now. It'd be awesome.
Who said that?
Yeah, I was
This is
gonna say, who said
Habanero
that?
Sauce. I posted it in questions, I believe.
You are coming through really quiet, Habanero. I'm trying to find you in our 10,000 members voice chat right now.
I have TRM in front of my name, if that works.
It's not quite 10,000, but pretty close.
Was it Orb Interstellar that needed to invite the other person?
Yep, we're just waiting.
Copy that.
I'll give you a follow.
Let's go.
I'm not on Kick yet, so.
Where can I find it?
There you go.
Is it? Oh, is it on Kick, not Twitch?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
Kick, not
he's
Twitch.
on Kick.
And we've invited him. I'm just gonna pass it back to you, Khalil.
Thank you. And just you now, isn't it, Valine, to invite the other people?
Yes.
Go ahead and shoot me / Media Flare another invite while you're doing it.
Okay. I'll do that before. There you go. There you go. There you go. Valine, you're the party leader now.
Okay, I've sent that. Let's make sure I've got everybody that's on the list that asked for it. So I will pass it back to you.
Okay, final call before we party launch. Are we missing anything? Nope. Launching now. Okay. Does someone want to Google a code?
Nothing's happening here yet.
60015 error lobby code.
I'll just try it again, I think.
No servers.
It basically is lobby full. You have to try it again until you launch us.
Copy that. I'll keep going.
Passing party leads can help as well if need be.
It says
it
to
was-
manually change the universe that you're trying to join.
Isn't it better if we all start in the menu and then you party launch from wherever?
Yeah, we should.
that sounds
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. If you're in.
Is everyone not in the menu?
Everybody should be in the menu.
I was going to say everyone should be in the menu.
Yeah.
So it says to get around that you need to manually change your region.
Go for
Or-
Australia.
Give it another.
I will say
Australia,
that
another press.
European servers are usually better when launching large parties.
We'll try you. Are we all in menus?
How can that even be true?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's try. Nope. I'll keep trying.
Trying on the
Asia,
same.
Asia is very stable usually because there's nobody there.
Wow.
What?
It's true. There's at least half the other time.
This is
That
like
sounds
saying
almost
landing in the
racist.
river is a good idea because just the runways don't work. Yeah, I guess, but that's a lot really far down that rubric, man.
Oh, I'm getting
Oh,
something.
there we go. Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
joining. It's joining.
Alright.
There we
Hey,
go.
There we
It's
go.
gonna be mad us all coming out
Seems
the
to work.
house at the same time.
Thank you, Australia.
I'm so tempted to just say good morning right when we all join in, just like everyone hears it.
But
Sounds
things will
good.
be
It's not,
happy
it's
about
not
this
even.
thing.
It's like 4 a.m. there now. 1:05.
Does it matter to me? I just woke up and like we literally all get out of bed when we join.
Don't be surprised, everyone, obviously, if there's a bit of a delay for some of you getting into the verse, because I imagine there's probably not enough beds in Area 18 for us all to come in at once. So make sure to clear the beds, if so, early as you can.
And don't.
We managed it
litter.
somehow.
And don't worry about it
All
right
right,
now, but
here
do
we
remember that
go.
once we do get started, that we are in a role play character
Should
mode.
be interesting to see what happens here.
Gotcha.
I guess this is like a org.
Yeah, same here for Zork Media.
Like
Uh,
orgs are
every
presenting
answer
themselves
is in
and telling us their
role play,
mission. We'll
like
see.
in character, and if you can't answer in character, I'm gonna have to cut it from the video later. So the more you can stay in character, the more I can use the footage.
Love this.
Don't ask me then.
How do I, in person, in roleplay character, act as a big bacon mommy? I do not know how to do that.
You run a diner.
Like a mommy.
Sounds good.
With big bacon.
System
Take lots
isn't
of
seeing anybody.
screenshots.
220 ping. Ouch.
I'm still loading.
I think
Why
the
am I
server's on the
pushing
moon.
this off?
Wall beds.
Yeah, this will take us a few minutes. We're all running and clearing to the elevator as fast as we can.
Yeah, we're all at the elevators right
Somebody share me their bed.
I already
Welcome
left
to every
mine.
convention where there are plenty of queues.
Has there ever been science done on how many people can fit in one elevator? Just asking right now.
Yeah, there are
I
many.
will
now.
push
the limits.
Do we know the weight category for the elevators here or what?
Are you talking about comfortably in the elevator or just shove them in?
Yes.
At least
Okay.
four.
Everybody gets shoved in here.
Five comfortably, about 30 shove them in.
We totally
got
gotta get a screen. We gotta get a screenshot of
When
the
you say
full
stuff them
elevator.
in, are they alive or dead? I just need to clarify this.
I literally just went through the
for us
planet.
to decide.
Okay.
Organizers, can
Well,
we get
this-
a counter on how many
Still
people
loading.
die from elevators? Thank you.
You can
just
count
got
that.
Mercs.
Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
count that as
cats.
one. I just went through the planet. System went through the planet.
Good frames for being a server so far away.
Back it in, squeeze it up.
Burr.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Everybody's hearing me, right?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Is it just me, or is a few people who is quite literally 42 million blocks away? Well, kilometers.
Yes, that is
People may not have set
42
their,
million away.
People may
This
not
is
have
an
set their
unfortunate
baseline.
reminder
I
that
have
we will
never
move to
seen
Area
so many
18.
names. Holy shit, just looking up, there's so many names.
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
one more thing. Please don't run, because you might bump into people and hurt them. Thank you.
Yeah.
How many points is a strike?
Like, how many health points is this negative strike, or what are you asking?
Nah, it was a bowling reference. Bowling jokes are not usually
Oh, I'm in.
well received, I guess.
Yeah, it's usually a split opinion on that.
Oh my god.
I fell through the building.
You can hear a pin drop.
Could you please spare us?
Yeah.
I am.
your mind out of the gutter.
I'm still inside the building. I'm
I
stuck in
involve
a. I'm stuck in a
everybody.
wall.
We would
Alright.
appreciate less updates from you.
I'm still loading.
Grr.
I haven't even started loading. I'm still on the menu.
Oh,
System is back at Bujini Point.
I've never seen so
and
many people in the
died trying
tram.
to get out of the door.
Oh god, squeeze! Squeeze! Everyone has gone.
I'm still loading.
Kawabanga.
Please keep it voice changer shut down. Thanks.
Like I've never seen so many in the train. It's insane.
Area 18, please be careful. Don't run.
I get still 40 FPS
I'm
actually with
looking at
all
the
these
per-
people in this train.
I'm looking
Same.
at the first person I'm gonna freaking murk right now.
So
I
over
literally
there,
The people shoulder checking each other.
I literally have to look down to like get more than 5 FPS. Well, not 5, but yeah, to get actual FPS.
how much do you, what do you work right now in terms of GPU, CPU?
I can check.
How long do you think will it take me to respawn after dying while just being in a black screen saying Area 18?
I wouldn't advise
Give
it.
it a moment.
I'm still loading
Don't
through
worry.
I
the
wouldn't
game,
test
so
it.
it takes a while.
Well, I didn't want to test it, but I fell through the building, so
Like-
I can't change it.
I'm
But they
using 100% of my CPU. It's also
That is dumb.
Same.
That's called an optimized game
still
for
in loading
GPU usage. Come on.
So am I.
You guys know we have.
Be happy your CPU is still alive.
Wait.
Hey,
I've
so
never run a
everybody
C-
with gaming, I'm just gonna give some tech information. Star Citizen is the only game that gaming mode should be turned off on your computer. All right. Second, in your NVIDIA gaming configuration, your it should not be set on Edo.
Copy that. Understood.
I'm in a complete black screen.
By the way, shoot a little hint. I believe you are talking in Discord and in game when you push a talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear your
I
comms.
turned off in game.
Yeah, I'm also
You
hearing
did not
people.
turn off in game. I still hear you.
Change the button. Change the button.
Wait, can you hear me in game still?
I still
No.
hear you.
Yes.
Too. Double.
Can people hear me, Diaflare, in game?
I don't.
No.
No.
Mic checks to make sure I'm not doubling.
I have it separate buttons
You are not
for that
double.
exact purpose. I have had those issues with other people before.
Is anyone else still on the loading screen?
Point for everyone is.
Yeah.
I am.
Still
Okay,
infinite
good.
loading.
Yeah, okay, not just me then. That's fine.
I'm in a
Sometimes
black
I see a
screen.
I'm
bunch of
still on
people
loading
running
screen
by.
as well.
Okay, cool.
I
Is
have
it
a
just
question.
me, or am I seeing a lot of guns?
Test, test. Do you still hear me twice?
Yeah.
No.
Seems to be better.
Yeah, who is in charge of security for the event?
Yeah.
That would be me.
Just one person?
I definitely need a gun and armor check.
Yep, yes we do.
I have a hot dog.
Is that a threat?
I up you and have a double
Yes,
dog.
because
Have a good time.
it's a double threat because it's a double hot dog.
He's a double wiener. Take him down.
I have a question about how will I do this now. I'm stuck on a black screen after dying. Should I rejoin to menu or just wait it out?
Yeah, you've got to rejoin for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
doke.
rejoin.
Nice.
Going to menu it is.
The beautiful kill of name tags.
My friend in the group.
Evil Org members, if you still need armor, come to Hangar 8.
Acknowledged.
Lambert, I'll be there as soon as I can. I just
Bennett is
I'm
also reloading.
I'm at
Holden.
Bikini Point.
Holden Stoner, good to see you over here, brother. Taking a seat on the freaking back end.
BWC members come to Hangar 5.
What's going on? Evil Org members that still need armor, come to Hangar 8.
If we're stuck on infinite loading, should I just close the game down and jump back in again?
There's 91 out of 100
Probably,
people on
yes.
the
Wait
server.
until you
It's
load.
getting
Wait
close.
until you load. Wait until you load.
Okay.
The server is almost full.
I'm still in
Oh.
loading screen.
It's about it's currently saying 90 out of 100, so be fast.
Mine is saying 86 out of 88. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Just crashed.
I'm exiting the menus and rejoining.
I have 50 FPS.
My
I'm
game
living my
also
life
crashed.
over here.
Valen, I think the tram is a little delayed.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's just a blob of people. I've never seen this many people.
I'm in no rush.
I can't navigate anywhere. I'm going to fly manually to be safe. I'll die trying to jump to
I'm not
someone.
even able to join the server, so I might have to leave the party if that's alright. Then join back.
Yeah, that might work. Leaving the party and then jumping back.
Okay.
Cardale can always re-invite you.
I hope I actually spawn correctly this time rather than spawning inside a wall that isn't
You'll
collidable.
manage.
It does even let me leave.
If you're not Evil Org, you shouldn't be coming into the A2.
Jordan, I like your armor, man. It's like Stormtrooper vibes.
Oh yeah, like when I was reading the guide, like it said almost like no weapons. Yeah, I think that's a suggestion more than a rule.
Some people want to be show off with their weapons. Look at those red ones.
Well, mechanically speaking, we are in an armistice zone, so we don't have to stress too hard.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
does. It is a little bit disrespectful in character.
Foxy, you're not Evil Org.
That's what
Can
we're
you
all
please
about.
leave the A2?
All about being disrespectful? What?
I don't know if Ragtag will be able to get. So since our presentation has to do with us loading some ships into another ship, we had to do it up at the spaceport, and we have GrieferNet at the spaceport blocking us. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get down there.
Lightning, you can use this
Do you
one
need a
here.
hand?
We likely will. Yeah.
Copy that. Let me take off my armor down here, and then I will come up there in a flight suit, and I'll do what I can.
Who the fuck just shot me up at Bikini Point?
It's GrieferNet. S for
GrieferNet,
is
that's my
up
bad.
there.
Well, here's a fun one. The tram is invisible to me.
Yay!
Magic.
Ghost train.
Any Evil Org up at Bikini Point, you can catch a ride with me.
Alright, give me a second. Where are you at?
Hangar 7.
Can I take these flares?
I appreciate that. Give me a second.
If I don't fix my stuff within 20 minutes, then I'm dipping.
The entire content of that chest is yours, Lightning.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So I'm back in the loading screen playing the loading game.
Yo, same.
Yeah,
What
me
score
too.
you on?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I learned a new party trick.
My loading score, my loading stream game high score is currently 5 minutes.
No, I went
if
back
you
to menu and started rejoining, but here we are. Yeah.
If you check entities whilst you're loading in, and if it's like 2.5 something like, and it's stuck there, you won't be able to. It's like a glitch.
I just see a lot of missing children and lots of missing parents.
How do I check entities?
Compile human skin.
Display info.
Underscore display info. You know that fun stuff.
I know I'm somewhat close to joining the server because my FPS in the loading screen dropped from 60 to 40.
You're getting 40?
You're getting that much?
In the loading screen, yes.
I get if I look down, I get 70 FPS. If I look up, I get currently 50.
Well,
Wow.
imagine getting 30 to 20 out from how much people walk around you.
The magic is I have like the new AMD chip, that absolute motherfucker of a mother. Fuck, not mother. Flagship. It's the flagship. So I don't know the name. It's just the X3D thing in my bomb.
3D.
Wrong. What about your legs don't clip that terminal, whatever?
What? Is your immersion being attacked?
Yes.
Good.
Ever the privateer, anyone who wants to pay me 50k to get ferried from Bemidji to Area 18, Hangar 7.
I would, but I'm broke. I gotta sell a kidney.
I would, but I'm in your org, and that would be kind of messed up.
Yeah, I'm not
I think they get the
talking about
friends and family discount on that one.
For those
Yeah, I was
that
kidding.
do have to
On my
restart,
kidney?
the server's currently at 97 of 100, but since you're in a group, the soft cap I believe is 120, so you can still get in if you need to restart.
Oh, all right.
You like my speech
I've
outfit
restarted
better?
twice though, and I'm still stuck in loading screen. We'll see.
Yeah,
how
me
this
too.
goes.
I'm on a ping of 300,000. That is impressive.
Oliver, are you aware you are not wearing shoes?
I tried telling him that on the tram, and he didn't listen
Oh.
to me.
Where
Are
do
you
you
guys
see me? I'm in loading screen.
Are you aware that there's people not wearing clothes at all?
Oh, not Oliver Zark, the person with the username Oliver.
Oh, okay.
Just saying, there's like a lot of metal edges around and loose garbage. It's not smart, not safe.
I mean, it could be worse. We could be on Lorville.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
We
say.
could be
like,
on Lord.
You get
Yeah, that would be
Getting
bad.
yearly tetanus updates.
Final call for ferrying people to Area 18 from Bemidji.
From where?
Yeah,
I need to hear that again.
Benishi.
From
Benishi?
Bemidji to Area 18.
Bemidji Point.
From Bazinga?
He's been drinking a
Banachi?
little
Baba Booey?
bit. Excuse him.
Baba Booey.
Banana.
I like the
Fucking-
outfit media.
Fucking free thinkers when someone misspelled something.
I'm loving the drip you got going on.
Anybody hanging out
Likewise,
over up at Bajini Point, take out those damn NPCs.
Banana Point.
Piece of shit. Somebody
Are
please
you-
Hey,
take
where
out
did my
those
Tic Tacs
NPCs.
go? I have been in a loading screen for so long, the music switched 6 times and now completely stopped.
I was stuck in the loading screen. I closed it down and restarted it, and it worked. I got back in.
Why does my log say? My log says something about Master Chief.
Did you just blow me up? Because if you just blow me up, that's probably why.
Oh yeah. Just the thing is, Medrun is gonna show up, or?
They're not on the itinerary to present, so they might appear as guests, but that's it.
Yeah, because I've been seeing the uniforms here, and I thought, wait a minute.
You don't have to
Yeah,
assume
can you
there's
see who's
real
shooting us?
Netrunner
think
either.
a lot of people are taking that
A
off.
lot of people favoring red and
A
black.
lot of people following us. If you want to jump in a turret, we got about 4 minutes.
Are we just shooting people up over at the Bajini point here right now? Is that what's happening?
I'm retrying the loading screen thing.
Yeah, somebody's shooting us.
Yeah.
Someone's having fun about it.
Griefernet is trying to kill people.
How
at
many
Bajini
people
Point.
are we talking
Kill them.
about?
What's Griefernet?
What the name suggests.
All right, I
Greek
guess,
people.
I guess what they do,
members
but
on the server.
They saw
fucking
farm,
stupid.
Griefernet saw farm,
Oh,
so
cool. They got like
tried
matching
to
armor and stuff. That's neat.
in terms of service, but they're pretty much 12-year-olds. They're pretty got 12-year-olds.
Cute.
Got the PC. So
Do you guys need help over there?
Let's not get too distracted from Area 18.
Yeah. So, I don't think anybody can leave Bikini
I
Point
made it.
because we're getting blown up. We just got blown up in a retaliator.
Damn. I don't think I'm
Yeah,
actually.
I
I
able
have
to
a
join this
glorious
one.
suggestion for all of you. Leave the party, go to another server, switch there, go down to ORgcon, rejoin the party. Simple as that.
That's some 4D chess right there.
That's a suggestion for what again?
for real.
Another option is to just have your spawn already set before the event started, so you don't have to fucking do all the travel.
Or just go and reset your spawn to your home location.
Yeah,
if you
I
can do
didn't
it.
expect to fall through the planet when we went in, so I didn't set my spawn there.
You could set your spawn to
That's
your
where
home
you went wrong,
location.
buddy.
Also, if your org has a flagship, for example, the
Drunk, Hangar 2.
Okay.
the 890 jump has a respawn anchor.
Hey, Gen Master Chief, what chess piece is it?
Can we
Sorry.
quick?
I'm in.
the only thing about logging out is that we open the server back up for more Griefernet to come in, so we might not be able to get back in.
Yeah, just reset your home location and go from there.
Or, look, just either do that or pull a fast ship and just run as fast as you can and outrun it, and then just QT jump to dead space and go back. It's not that
Everyone
hard.
who wants to try it at Bemidji Point, another tally is in Hangar 7. We can man all turrets, and that can get us to the ground.
Me and Shooter are coming to help a bit with your griefers.
Quick thing on OPSEC, if you happen to have anyone who might be connected to Griefernet in your friends list, that's how they got us. So always clear your friends list of people you don't trust.
Right, well, I think we should begin because we are considerably overdue. So, Black Widow Company, I believe, are ready to begin in Hangar 5. So those of you that wish to view their org demo, then feel free to dip down to the booth voice channel, where they can talk in. Those of you who are still having problems or need to coordinate, then I would say probably stay in
Hey,
this.
Hobby, if you can hear me, just set the route now. That way, once we
Yeah,
get out there,
speaking
we just
about
line it up
dipping, I'm
and-
a hop off. This is now not working at all for me. I can't join the server and I'm kind of running out of time.
Copy that.
See you all around. Fortnite.
Bye.
Alright, everybody in BWC drop down to booth 1.
See you there.
So whoever is stuck in Bajini Point, should we come and help you, or will you go to another server and come back? I'm gonna launch a cruise Scorpius, depending on your
Suspect
response.
Ghost is also Griefernet.
It may be.
Well,
bait.
if
We
you
have a ton of
can,
Griefernet in the air around us.
if you can send a fighter, that would be great. I'm getting somebody there as well to try and protect.
Big Daddy's on his way, and
I don't have too many. I think 1 or 2 fighters will come.
We got a Retaliator. I'm in the turret, and the Retaliator up in Hangar 7 at Bikini Point. Just need
Carlo, can we get a
Let's
quick
get-
temporary chat for anti-Griefernet efforts, please?
Oh look, a
If possible.
Valkyrie.
Anyone who is at Bajini Point that wants travel to the ground, come to Hangar 7, get in a turret. We're making a run.
Spider, check Discord.
Copy.
Carlisle, I'm waiting in your green light.
Copy that. I'll just wait to see if we get any others. A few minutes, a few seconds actually.
Please proceed to assigned landing.
BB, I'll grab the ramp.
Someone is wondering when the
Yeah.
Everyone, it is Hangar 5 for the Black Widow Company's demo. Please do not board the Valkyrie.
Do we want to make a last call for the people on the upper channel?
Yeah, I can go back and do that. 2 seconds.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, I think you're good to go.
Okay, awesome. Well, first of all, you are seeing Black Widow Company. We are a lawful company working with combat and medical services. I am Louis van Benet. I am our diplomatic attaché, as well as the leader of our medical department at Bennett Pharmaceutical and Research. We would like to thank everyone for coming today, and of course the organizers for facilitating this unique and important event. We have previous knowledge of events like these and know that a lot of work is associated with this kind of thing. And I would like to thank every individual visitor for coming, and those who wouldn't come and couldn't come for watching the various live streams and so on Spectrum and various other channels. It's a great honor, but also a challenge to present first, because of course you either set great expectations or you fail the expectations that people already had. With that short self-introduction away, I would like to cover our history, because we are not just some fresh new company that just sparked up a year ago. We have a long history going all the way back to the Messar era. You may notice that nowadays there are a lot of people who fly around with heavily armed ships, why we have weapon systems that are nearly identical to what the military uses, and why some are even entrusted to aid law enforcement either as subcontractors to the advocacy or as militia under the CDF. Our universe is undeniably dangerous, and the UE has, after learning from history, returned our ability to fight back. But it wasn't always like this. Our origins go back to the Messar era, as I mentioned, where often enough the regime failed to address pirate and criminality issues. And the main reason for that was corruption and just different priorities. In 2548, a group was founded primarily by veterans and law enforcement and the likes, with the idea of self-help, as in securing small communities that didn't see any UE attention. Due to the extreme level of paranoia the government displayed, it wasn't easy to arm this group in order to be able to defend themselves. But with great care, the Messar regime learned that there wasn't a plan for an uprising or something like that. And ever since then, BWC, even in its form today, is working for the people, not for a government, but also not against a government. The group gradually evolved into a more cohesive format, gaining good reputation and accepting people from more civilian roles as the scale of operations grew and required more support. So it went away from just defending against pirates. With a departure from a donation-based system where volunteers had offered their time and money to make things possible, the group started proper bounty hunting and legal mercenary work so it could support itself financially. That's where we come to the modern BWC, which was restructured into what it is today about 20 years ago. I would like to remind people that this is only a short summary of our history, and there is a full section in the org materials which have been provided to you as a handout and can be accessed by anyone here today. Now, I would like to let Vertigo, our leader and the big boss essentially of Black Widow Company, speak about what we do exactly and how you can join us and so on and so forth.
Thank you, Benet. Yes, my call sign is Vertigo. I am the actual of our group here, and basically, I'm assuming a lot of you are expecting some big display of fleet power or, a show of might or anything like that. I hate to disappoint you. You're not going to see any of that from us. We do not show off. That is one of the hallmarks of our organization. We are the silent professionals. You do not hire us, and we do not do operations where we, race across the system like an unending tide. No, that's not at all what we do. We are the people you contract when you need an objective taken, no matter what it is. Whether that be a ship destroyed, a base raided, someone captured, or someone rescued. That is entirely what we do. We draw on combined centuries of military, law enforcement, and security experience from all of our members to achieve things that by rights we should not have the numbers or resources to do. Our training, all of our logistics, our operations, it is all to serve that mission. And beyond that, we are not here to, as I said, to be the conquering army. All of us have families. And to that end, we fight not for glory or riches or any of that. That's just a means to an end. The whole goal is that our families have a safe place to live and a place to go home to. And I believe every one of you has a similar situation. No matter what we're fighting for, that is our goal. Now, as far as joining us, we have our Spectrum site, but really you have to ask yourself, what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to be part of a group that simply just steamrolls everything, is, somewhat of an unfeeling entity, or do you want to be a part of a group that has the camaraderie, the esprit de corps, and the experience to get the job done? Phoebe, do you have anything else?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just very quickly, thanks for the attention, first of all. You will see us available for the rest of the day, at least me and some of our members. I will be also available for the after party if there are any diplomatic matters that I need to attend to. Any questions will be answered, of course. For interviews, please just contact me in a second. I wish all the visitors good fun with the rest of the event. I hope to see you at the after party. Next up are going to be the people that your parents always warned you about if you misbehaved. The kind of scare that you call us for if you have a problem with. Evil Org. Now, thank you very much, and you're free to switch hangars.
Thank you, Black Widow Company. Have we got any questions for our media, or is that all good?
Oh, we do have time for questions.
We do. We've probably got a couple of minutes, yeah. So keep them brief.
Well, I might as well start then. My name is Russell Gainsley, representing HubNet. I noticed that your history is a little shoddy in terms of collecting data and finding out what you've been involved with. I was curious whether or not you were involved in the Vega incident at all.
BWC has been involved indirectly. We have not participated in combat in Vega itself, but we have often enough been called to relief efforts involved with diverse Vandal attacks, and we're not always able to be present for the fighting itself, but for the Vega incident specifically, you will not have seen BWC members fight actively against the Vandal.
Could you explain why you were not in the Vega system while you were so nearby?
BWC has been helping with pirate activity in the region as far as our history records go. Keep in mind, this is a while ago. From what I have researched when I was preparing this history review was that BWC's focus was the pirate groups that were taking advantage of the chaos at the Vandal front, and not the Vandal itself, since the UE Navy didn't like, in quotation marks, help from civilian entities unless they were already trusted with the UE beforehand. And we had better things to do with the pirates, which honestly weren't being addressed by the UE Navy at the time.
I see. Thank you for your clarification, and that is my question.
Question from Net7 News. This is Tia for Net7 News. What is Black Widow Company's take on homesteading when it becomes released by the advocacy?
By homesteading, you are meaning the construction of habitation and company headquarters on diverse planets, right?
Confirm.
Our plan is to settle down on a wonderful planet called Noble in the Ellis system, although that is subject to change. The planet itself is a nature reserve for the most part, so you won't expect heavy industry to be there, but that's not what we want anyways. We want a base for our training, for our hospital, and of course, for our members to just relax and take some time off. And any questions on that further?
No, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Okay, that's the end of that demo. So if Evil Org in a hangar, and they can present theirs next. And we can move down to the... it's hangar 1 that Evil Org are going to be in. And we'll move down to the Evil Org's booth.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Okay, I'm here, finally.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Give me just a second. Sorry, boys. I died, but I'm at 18, so I just need to take the tram back over.
Okay, understood.
I was literally coming to get you.
I don't think you could have. I think my body fell through the planet.
He did. I tried to get to you. You like phased through in some way.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I can't join the server actually.
Just keep trying. You should be able to join it eventually.
If you were having issues, though, please go back to the topmost channel. That is where we're doing out of character stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay, Evilorg, you're good to go. You'll hear a noise when it's towards the end of your 10-minute slot. Off you go.
Give me just a moment. I need to take the tram.
Sorry, our presenter is on the way back.
Oh, okay.
Had a
Medical emergency.
Yep.
What hangar?
One.
Hangar 1.
Because we're number 1.
Well, Evilorg, this glaive is certainly imposing. I'll give you that.
It's good for theatrics.
I'm not sure what I think about the pilot, though, going up and down like that. Looks dangerous.
I reckon that ship is empty.
There's no one in there, yeah.
You are comfortable leaving your ship idle like that?
Yes, sir.
Stagehands are expensive.
Our pilot is the presenter, and he is on his way back because he fell through the planet.
It's not the game. Game's perfect. Nothing wrong with it.
Once again, this is an in-character channel. If you need to do any out-of-character conversations, please go to the topmost voice channel.
Live via satellite, this is Tia for Net 7 News. We're in Hangar 1 with Evil Organized.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Just for saying their name wrong, sir, I think your life might be in danger.
Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Nah, that'd be a pretty low bar. It's a pretty good turnout tonight. Good to see you all. We're just waiting on our presenter to come in. He had a quick medical emergency. He'll be here in just a moment.
I'm assuming, due to the fact that you've brought a smaller ship, that there's no in-ship tour happening this year.
That is correct.
Proud about that ship. We had to trade 40 child slaves to a friendly Vendul to get it.
Landing areas are currently full.
That is interesting to know.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Lightning, is that you?
I'm trying. The elevator doors are just not opening. Like it's saying I'm here, but it's
My apologies. What's hangar?
1. There we go.
As you can see, there's nothing that can stop our leader from getting to y'all.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Hold on.
That was supposed to be a bit more optimistic.
Can I have someone push the elevator open button from that side?
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you, thank you.
Who are the armed people behind me?
Please hold for assignment.
Alrighty. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the verse. Let me say, it is my honor to represent Evilorg at this year's ORgcon. I realize that our presence here might not be welcome, as many of you follow strict laws of the UEE. Or perhaps we have attacked you in the past, and you are disgusted with our presence here. If that's the case, I would like to apologize, as it seems we've gotten off on the wrong foot. I suppose, in that case, we need a good reintroduction. Not only shall I reintroduce my people, but I shall challenge you to reevaluate your ideals and what it means to live in the Stanton system. However, we must go back in time. Not incredibly long ago, I was a young doctor, freshly graduated from ORgcon General, one of the best in my class. The Navy was happy to hire me, of course. However, in 2951, things changed after the Xenothreat conflict. It was then I learned the truth. Our regeneration technology, which, as many of you know, is based off Vandul technology like you see behind us. But it is not perfected yet. And even so, fewer still know the ins and outs of how it truly works, even though we use it every day. Even other doctors don't know as much about it as I do. Every body that is regenerated via one of these UEE manufactured beds has one tiny feature they don't tell you. Each time you use a bed, there's a little tiny chip installed at the very top of your brainstem. Very, very unnoticeable and nearly impossible to remove or alter in any way without killing the patient. Make no mistake though, this is an intentional choice from UEE High Command, as it serves threefold purposes. 1, body identification and genetic information storage so that each individual's chip is unique. 2nd, it provides a live position update to any UE monitored comm array or any area in UE monitored space. 3, and most alarmingly, it provides a kill switch. Quite literally, it is capable of simultaneously wiping your life away and the genetic information stored on the chip. This means that you will not be able to reuse any UEE medical bed, should they so desire.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You might say, how did I come out to find this? Well, it was on a series of rather inhumane, I will admit, experimentations on prisoners of war after the Xenothreat conflict. But these people were necessary to find out the truth, because the UEE is using every single one of these our peoples of Stanton for testing. Should they find that these methods are successful, they will imply them all around the entire empire. Should any rebel in the Stanton system, then, they will be able to broadcast a kill signal to any one of you who use their beds. Simple petty theft? Death. Can't pay your taxes to the senator? Dead. Don't like your running mate in an election? Frame him and watch the automated system keep Stanton clean. I was soon discharged after finding this out because they thought I couldn't be trusted with this information. And I have found a group of like-minded individuals who wish us to fight against the tyranny of the UEE. That group is my beloved Evil Org. We play the role of the villain in your eyes, but to me, these men and women are those who defy the rigid system of Stanton and the terrible emperor who oppresses us all. The systems that oppress the poor and hungry. The whole galaxy is ruled over by the corporates who bribe and steal from people. You, who we call unjust, are simply at war with the UEE and everything it stands for by any and all means necessary. Do not be oppressed by their strict laws. They tell you to kill, and do it mindlessly. Some new pilot has accidentally parked in a restricted area? After saving for years and years of labor to buy a ship on a Hurston salary? And then he is marked by the UEE for all bounty hunters to be hunted down without a second thought. And you do it.
Security.
So now he is a criminal in your eyes. But to me and my comrades, he is one of us. Someone now forced to live on the outside by the UEE. So we take pride in it. We will steal and kill and fight who we must, because it doesn't end here in Stanton. It ends when we cut off the head of the Emperor.
Rape you. I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and rape you.
If any of you are tired of the UEE or their manipulations, I urge you to speak to me after the party, and I will share stories of the things I have seen. I will not ask you to join us as other orgs might, but should you join, should the day come where you hear the whispers of freedom calling to you, call to the Night Mother and we will accept you. I will accept you. I am Lightning, and we are Evil Org.
Wow.
Marvelous. Any questions?
One question. Why would they still keep
I'm gonna tie you
sacrificing
to
their
the
fleets
radiator
against
and
us
grape
if they
you?
could just kill us with
Buy
the
some
kill
today and get a free
I mean,
grape
so many
whistle.
lost in those
I'm sorry, hold on.
hammerheads and Idrises.
I can't hear you very well. Sorry. Say that one more time.
Sorry, I was saying, why you keep sacrificing their hammerheads and Idrises against us if they could just use the kill switch?
Because they haven't deemed you as a permanent threat to the Empire yet. You're more useful to them permanently alive, doing their bidding, than you are dead.
Are you willing to offer discovery and share this documentation that you allegedly have that proves this?
I will do you one better. If you want, I will take you to a Tier 1 medical facility and remove the chip myself, and then you can see it.
I hope you would understand the hesitation of being offered a ride by Evil Org, as the previous ORgcon had shown.
That is true. That is why it can be done at any Tier 1 hospital, such as the one here at Area 18.
But didn't you say it's a bit
I'm gonna tie
gruesome
you
as
to
well?
the radiator and grape
It can
you.
be painful to remove, but it is humane. Mostly.
So did all your soldiers have to remove the chip, correct?
I'm gonna
Yes, I
tie
removed
you
them.
to the radiator
So then they
and
die.
grape you.
No,
Buy
they're
some
alive.
today and get a free grape
I
whistle.
replace him with a new chip that doesn't have those features, but they can still use the respawn technology of the UE beds.
This is Oliver Zork for Hubware Galactic. This is the first time we're hearing of any ship
course.
of this
Yes,
type.
of course. It's highly classified.
Is this just a conspiracy to cause an upstir among civilians and citizens?
If you wish to believe that, then that can be the case. But I urge you to not take it lightly.
Would you not have brought the ship if you had it?
The ship or the chip?
The chip.
The chip is it's microscopic. You can't see it to the naked eye.
Oh, okay.
So you're
That
asking
makes
us
sense.
to trust you on this?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to doubt the UEE.
That's very interesting. One more question. Where is Stasig? And has he been removed due to a hostile takeover?
No, that is not true. He is watching everything from afar.
And how did
His
it go with
location
his
cannot be disclosed.
election in Grimhex? Are you in control of the station?
Of course, we're always in control of Grimhex. Why would you doubt that?
Because there are oftentimes reports coming in of civilians getting attacked out there.
I haven't seen such reports.
Oh, okay.
Okay, to elaborate on the long hesitation of a response to that.
I was trying to think of what reports I might have read that were even similar to that, but I couldn't think of any.
It's all UE's fault.
Yeah.
Thank you. No further questions from Hubware Galactic? At least not from me, Oliver. Russell might have something.
None from me, thank you, though.
Of course.
No questions from Net7 News.
Well then, gentlemen, I hope you have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, Evil.
Thank you.
Good luck getting that ship down.
It'll stay there. I'll get the parking violation, it's fine.
They did it.
Thank you for coming out.
We'll just pay a few more slaves and get a new one.
Do you guys see the ship coming through the door over here?
Yeah, that is not related to us in any way, though.
We can now all return to the lobby while Orb Interstellar prepare theirs.
Yep. Evil Org, may you humor another question from a non-reporter?
Sure.
As a medical professional who is also, by the way, licensed, which I was going to ask whether any of your professionals were licensed in terms of medical and surgery, since you're trying to remove chips. And I was also going to ask whether you may be able to let a medical professional such as myself witness such a procedure.
Of course. Yes, I am highly certified. Like I said, I graduated from orders in general and served in the Navy for a number of years before my current position is with Evil Org.
Would you be willing to let a medical professional
Yes,
such as
yes.
myself witness?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And
Thank
what
you
is
very
your
much.
current position with Evil Org?
I am a boss. I'm the
A
one of the.
boss?
Yeah, I'm a chief medic.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I have a question, if it's allowed.
Of course. All questions are.
All right. If the UEE is evil and action against it is justified, why would it be justified to harm those who also oppose the UEE, as Evil Org has done on many occasions? And now don't come with the, well, they're still controlled by UEE, so it's okay.
Their interests were not always aligned with our micro or macro, depending on the scenario goals. I mean, it's a case-by-case basis. You'd have to be more specific, to be honest. I mean, for example, like if another group is taking drugs from Jumptown, for example, it's in our best interest to fund our operations more than their operations. So.
Would there be negotiations ever offered on the table, or is it always hostilities?
With the UEE or with other
non-UEE aligned persons? You say that if you do not align, things do not go well. Sometimes are there negotiations, or is it always a combative response?
No, it's.
This is Tia for Net7 News. What hangar is Orb Interstellar hosting?
We are hosting in Hangar 9.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Yeah, right now we're just enjoying that there's uninvited guest, probably a med runner. So we're just waiting until everybody gets here. If everybody could please make their way to the cargo hold.
Just want to throw something out there. GrieferNet does frequently dress up as Medrunner to troll them, so this is most likely not Medrunner, it's GrieferNet.
Yeah. I guess we'll not do an indoor ship tour then.
Yeah, it's,
For safety reasons.
I already scanned the list of people aerating.
Yeah. Yep, they all have weapons on them. So they are definitely GrieferNet, probably.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Interstellar, I have one question. Can you post a link of your RSI page, please?
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah, in the
Sorry.
chat for this voice chat. Thank you.
Please hold for assignment.
We'll just post it in the questions quickly.
Oh, the cargo ramp is your stage? Sort of?
But we are dealing with people who are probably from GrieferNet.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I see that.
So we ain't going to be doing an indoor ship tour.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
Though it is, of course, just the normal one. So not that much to see.
Well, it remains impressive nonetheless, that's for sure.
Yes.
Who is going to do the talking out of all the characters here on screen?
I will,
Who are you?
I am Blackling, and I am right now standing in the middle. Unfortunately, oh shit, who activated?
You are right now going up in your ship?
Yeah, that was someone who did it by accident. I think we will not be doing it because multiple people here are not on the team and probably by chance grief.
Good point.
And I'm just getting our link now.
I would suggest having the panel then guarded for this, so it doesn't get used.
Yep.
I do apologize. I need another confirmation on the hangar I'm supposed to be in.
Hangar 9.
I thought so. I think someone has redirected my elevator.
Yes, GrieferNet is redirecting the elevators. Pay attention to the your next stop.
Yeah, I've been stuck in an elevator for quite a while now.
Well, we're all here over the comms, so I think you should begin, and we will try and do it over the comms only for now, and if people can come, they can, if they can't, they can't, but at least we get it done.
Understood.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
I am just getting our...
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
I'm already seeing Med1 fakers again.
Yeah, and I have posted our link. So thank you for joining us today. And we are Orbit, or Interstellar. And we specialize in VIP extraction and transport. And other than that, we of course do cargo transport. And we have a beautiful griefer here, probably a 9-year-old, who knows. But you know that feeling of being stranded on a planet and just having not enough fuel to QT home? Well, look no further than Orb. We're here to make life easier by transporting you and your flagship for you in our flagships for low cost. The cost is not yet determined since we have, we're still a startup. But yeah, and quite hard to concentrate with that guy. But
He's transparent, never mind him.
Yep. On that journey, we'll of course be helping you get safely to your destination while probably running some cargo at the same time, so we can make the prices even smaller. But now on to our main task, VIP extraction. for now, VIP extraction is currently for free, but hopefully we can get a monthly subscription service with AUEC running in the near future. For we here at Orb just started up a bit before the announcement video for ORgcon came out, and we just thought that this was a good place to recruit others and hopefully get more members for our Orb. And we're still in the recruitment phase, and yeah. I'm sorry, having a bit hard time to...
Is this your first time presenting?
Yes, it is. This is our first speech. And yeah, we aren't used to griefers being here. So yeah, preparations came for nothing.
Every presentation has their hecklers.
Yeah. And when passenger transport is released, hopefully we can get a Genesis Starliner. And our main task will be transporting players and ships alike. And yeah, I've skipped much of our written down notes, but if anyone has any questions, we can be taking that now.
Sure, this is Oliver Zork from Hubware Galactic.
Yeah,
Let me just switch my camera angle first.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Alright, here we go. You are specializing in transporting VIPs. And do you encounter problems with VIPs being scared of your potential enemies, since you also have a lot of engagements?
Currently, we do not have any hostile engagements, really. Since we're still a startup, we haven't gotten that popular. So for now, we don't have any enemies. But we are planning to get our people educated at Evil Org, because they are very good at, yeah, also protecting people.
In that case, how will you balance servicing a VIP and at the same time being engaged in hostile engagements?
We'll do that simply by having... Right now, we only have 3 people in our org, so we have our main... yeah, let me just find him in the crowd. Oliver, can you get up here? Yeah, our main pilot. Unfortunately, our main PvPer couldn't meet up today, but I will be talking with you, the passenger, while on board the ship, by high chance, and servicing you in any way needed.
All right, sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Orb Interstellar.
Have a nice evening.
Hey, Orb, this is Patriarch with Evil Org. I have a question.
Yeah.
When it comes to the VIP extraction, are you going to be offering that for, say, let's say they were wanting to get out of, say, like a prison or something like that? Is that something within your scope?
We are going to be keeping it on the lawful side of VIP extraction.
And what is your estimated availability schedule? Let's say something happened at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I ended up sending out the call. Would you all be able to support, or what would be the estimated time for recovery?
Right now, we are in, like, all of our members is Danish, so we have time zone restrictions. And also, if you couldn't hear from our voices, well, my voice, we do represent the younger fan base of Star Citizen, and at least the good part, unlike the fake Met runners here.
Understood. Thank you very much.
I have a question. Why such a small geographic location? With over 100 systems in the United Earth Empire, why just the Danish area of the planet Earth?
Because it is easier for us to get out and reach out to each other. We can more easily meet up.
Is your company suffering from funding issues to transport people long distances?
No. Not really. If you hadn't seen by our ship, we are definitely not the more weak economy. We do have a lot of money thanks to our cargo runs.
Someone write that down. We'll steal from them later.
But yeah, have a nice evening.
You too, thank you.
Take care.
Okay, thank you very much for that demo. It was really good. Our next one is Star Empire. Got another. Carry on.
Sorry.
We're ready to
Ark.
receive you all at Hangar 12.
Before everyone switches channel, this is Zark. When you do your presentation, try to stay in place. I notice that now it's very hard to keep the camera on the subject, and I mean the griefers are gonna be there anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's just pretend. No worries. I mean, you did your best to try to avoid them. I would probably do the same thing, but it's easier. They're gonna be there anyways. Let's just.
Yeah, there's nothing
Don't
we can
mind
do
them.
to stop it from happening. The best we can do is ignore it existing.
I totally
because
pushed that
unfortunately
button like 3
is looking
times.
into this. But
I
we'll
had
continue
to.
have fun. What was the hangar I'm going to?
Well, was it 12?
Oh, all right. I'm
We
switching
are
But now I stole
destroying our
drugs from the
ship,
griefers.
So watch out.
Thank you. And everyone else, booth 4 is Star Empire's voice channel.
Uh-oh.
You just broke everyone.
Uh-oh.
That's just what happens if you
supposed to be
despawn.
like that.
I haven't fallen for so long in the void. That's nice.
Why am I falling through this?
I don't know how to explain this with in-game lore and RPG. I survived.
Why did they store the ship? Hangar 8.
I guess I didn't want to have it stolen. I don't know.
Should be Hangar 12.
Okay.
Thank you. Please visit again.
You fuck. God damn it.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ORgcon, UEE are still working together to keep ORgcon safe and secure. Be vigilant.
Is this hangar safe?
Warning.
Wow.
Blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate.
Somebody went into the cargo hold and started moving one of the little pods in there. And then, you know what happens. Chris Roberts.
Yo, that dragonfly is active.
Wow. That's one way to off yourself. Jesus.
This was Total Quartz, the presentation, as well as to update all of you. Thank you very much. Please clap.
Who is the person that will do the talking?
I will. I am the chief diplomat for Star Empire.
Who are you?
Lucky Scamper.
I think we're all good to go.
The person on the cargo ramp on the Corsair?
You are clear to launch.
Are we ready to begin?
We are. We're just waiting for your permission.
Yeah, no, I said we're ready to start. Yeah, all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished org leads, friends, acquaintances, and fellow citizens of the verse. Today, as a chief diplomat, I stand before you to shed light on the org that is the Star Empire. I'm joined by our cherished leader Foxy, whose dedication and leadership has made great strides into making this org possible. We're not just an organization. We are a nation within the vast universe of star citizens. We want to be free from the stupidity of the UEE, in the same manner that Evil Org was, and we want to be able to forge our own path. Our collective vision, unwavering dedication, and shared values have propelled us over 700 members and an active member base. United by our passion for exploration, camaraderie, pursuit of all gameplay mechanics, which includes piracy, by the way, except for griefing, and of our pursuit of excellence. Within our borders, we foster an environment that encourages collaboration, mutual respect, and the growth of each individual. We know that each member of the 700s is an individual with their own values, piloting skills, or lack thereof, medical, combat, mining, salvage, piracy, and so on and so forth. One of the defining characteristics of Star Empire is our support for intense PvE gameplay, both in friendly matches against other organizations, or in honest pirate gameplay, or of course, Jumptown. We embrace the challenges and excitements that come with engaging in intense battles against other players. Our skilled pilots and soldiers are always ready to defend our nation's honor, protect our territories whenever we claim them, and secure our interests. Through PvP, we forge our strength, refine our strategies, and build unbreakable bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood. However, Star Empire is not solely focused on military endeavors. We understand the importance of a thriving civilian sector in sustaining our nation's growth and prosperity. We offer a wide array of civilian roles, ranging from trading to mining, to exploration and research. And of course, there's place for people in boardrooms, like me. Whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a resourceful engineer, or a curious scientist, there is a place for you within our nation. We believe that a harmonious balance between military and civilian roles is a key to our success. But our ambitions do not end there. First off, once the game gets far enough, we want to have our own planet, our own little bit of space to call our home. Whatever that will be is dependent on the decisions made by St. Roberts whenever he gets down to it. And given the need to further mature as a group in the face of the challenges from Metaverse, Star Empire is currently seeking to expand our relationship and force alliances with other organizations. We understand the power of collaboration and the strength that comes from shared goals, whether it be Jumptown, mining operations, expeditions into Pyro, or any large military venture. Of course, training exercises meant to further our mutual understandings of our own performances are also a part of this. During and after the event, we invite you all over a cup of coffee in the chat to see what mutual beneficial value we can provide for each other. Thank you all for your time. I will now take questions.
Russell Gainsley for HubNet. I have a question, or rather, can you comment on the rumors that you are using the sovereignty of your company to develop AI away from the UEE anti-AI development laws?
Yes, we have an artificial intelligence, which is called Serenity, which is plugged into the old ancient technologies of the 21st century called ChatGPT, that serves our purposes fine. And that technology is currently being utilized to monitor chat and also keep track of events and help people out with all the information they need about the verse. Currently it's still in development, and the AI will be ready for operation once the dreaded server meshing is implemented.
You're not concerned with advocacy in interception with your AI, since the laws have not yet fully changed on the development?
Well, it's in the same matter as Evil Org. We don't care.
Thank you for that response.
Tia for Net7 News, will your organization be moving out to Pyro once we have been authorized to use that jump gate?
Yes, of course. We have slated for large expeditions into Pyro, and all the vehicles and manpower that are required from it have been slated. Of course, we are very welcome and willing to allow other organizations to take part in this endeavor, and of course have their own role and authority within it. as suits their strength.
Thank you very much.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Any other questions?
Yes, this is Oliver Zark for HubNet. Are you able to comment on what your AI Serenity actually does for you as a competitor towards other groups like yourselves in Null6 space?
Yeah. Yes, there are a lot of artificial intelligence out there on the Discord net servers that other organizations employ. However, none of them are able to actually have proper conversations with you. They all just respect to a small number of inputs and give predictable outputs. We can actually have conversations, and she has a vast database and arrays of information that she can tell about other organizations or the verse in general.
And does it give you an edge over your competitors?
Yes, whenever we need information, we have it at our fingertips. We don't need to spend 10 minutes on filtering out all kinds of information on the extranet.
And to expand on that, eventually we are currently developing a way to make a proper mission dispatch system. We do have a mission system that users can create currently for their own private channels, but eventually we want to make it so that if there is a squadron or a platoon in space or on the ground, they can request support through the AI, and it'll notify members and give them coordinates of where they're at and how far support will be on the way.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Okay, I think our next org is preparing. That is GIRM.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, miles away.
Zark, are you gonna report on this terrorist attack?
Totally.
It looked like they brought it on themselves with all that.
This was our intimidation tactic.
I totally got
So
that on camera.
The culprit for the terrorist attack was Ash120.
Anyone else just getting told?
I just got sent outside.
I might have accidentally
same here.
had maize with my last beverage. I am starting to hallucinate.
Same here.
GIRM are in Hangar 12, and they also have a comms channel below this one. Remember, GIRM, if it becomes better to present just over comms, then please just begin and people will filter in.
Maybe a bit of a too early call.
Sorry, say the hangar again.
Hangar 12.
12, great.
Yeah, I already saw a Medrunner come after. Yay.
Moving down now.
That took 0 seconds.
Grievers are already here. Keep your doors locked on the reclaimer.
Doesn't matter. We turned it off completely. They cannot do anything with it. It doesn't have a power plant.
Perfect.
We will also have our talk on the elevator as long as we can. It will probably be 10 seconds and then it's all gonna go to shit, so away.
Head nurse to Med Station 4. Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times.
How's it going, Oliver?
So I don't know whose mule this is, but if someone can get in it and like run the grievers over.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
What I want to know is how one of them got inside the Dragonfly.
The Dragonfly doesn't have a locked cockpit from exterior forces.
Yikes, that's an oversight.
Yeah, it's just one of those hover bikes.
The Mule and the Fury that are here belong to Star Empire. They were in the Corsair when it exploded.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
This
Well, that was crazy. I just wasn't even close to that ship when those guys blew it up, and it like knocked me underneath the ground. I guess that's what I get for pushing the elevator button.
my drink was.
So, what we do in Stanton? Well, we operate in the Stanton-Nix corridor, and our operations include everything from salvaging, search and rescue, ship recovery, item recovery, and obviously selling them away to our customers at various shops we form or in locations. Other than that, we also support other endeavors like mining, racing, or anything else that might come to your mind. We also have our in-house security, of course. And next to me there is Mr. Drong and Mr. Dylan, as well as Sarin. Those are the JRM members that joined with me today. Since our foundation, we have became an independent company outside of Acre Mining and Reclamation about 3 months ago, and nowadays we have established connections and in the process of joining the Tau Alliance. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Before questions, you might also wonder about this ship we got. This is the GISS Yam Yam, a Reclaimer class heavy salvager. Currently it is unarmed and most coolers and power plant is disabled due to unsavory guests, forced guests we have around. So even in case of a hostile takeover, this ship will not be able to take off.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So now I'm awaiting questions.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle.
Oliver Zarker, first question. So what do you do with the ship?
We salvage with it.
Okay.
We
great.
salvage other ships.
You're doing merchants work along the Nixon Stanton line. Is that correct? And if that's correct,
Well,
would you...
our operations also go forward both into Vandal territory as part of Operation Pitchfork and all the way to Terra.
Right, great. Could you tell us a little bit about how the merchants routes differs going one way versus the other? Like what
So,
you ship?
when you go affiliated with Operation Pitchfork into Vandal suppression, your job as a merchant becomes less of a merchant, but more of a supply. Supplying the organizations involved in that cooperative endeavor. And when you go to Terra, it becomes supplying the citizens of UEE or other organizations that are in good standing with us, or simply selling to unaffiliated or affiliated customers about any item you can imagine or we might have in stock. We also have a ship rental service that the ship's availability changes quite some and quite frequently.
You mentioned
Right, thank you.
participating in Operation Pitchfork. Care to elaborate on what your role was in that tremendous event?
We haven't taken any serious operation yet. We are trying to get ourselves acclimated with how the Vandal operates and our evaluation of security forces and other assets involved in Arena Commander simulations for the moment. We are yet to distribute any forces beyond Bremen for the moment, since our heavy assets are in construction as we speak.
So you're a salvaging organization. Do you ever dabble in the illicit collection of derelicts?
Well, should I comment about that?
It is your choice. It is a corporate-owned system, so technically anything you say on record in HubNet does not go to United Earth Empire evidence. Though I can understand the trepidation.
In that case, yes, we do involve in anything that makes us profit.
Say, hypothetically,
except for piracy.
That was my follow-up question. Say you hypothetically found someone still alive on one of these salvage runs. What's your normal operation procedure to that?
Could I hear the question again?
Hypothetically, you have found a living person on one of your salvage runs. What is the standard operation procedure for your company?
We try to help the people as much as we can. If they're alive and if they're stranded, our modus operandi is to save them, since we also have search and rescue incorporated in our list of operations. And if they are willing to buy items from our shops as we speak, we can offer them discounted rates since they are stranded and in need of help anyway.
Tia for Net7 News has a question. Do you intend to take up homesteading when it becomes available?
I didn't exactly have an answer to that. However, Sarian has an answer to that, so I will let him answer instead.
Hello, my name is Saren. I have been recently introduced to the org. I've been here a good couple of months now, but feel very much at home. And I think homesteading is something that will eventually be very important to us in our organization. For us to be able to have a stable home that we can operate from is going to massively increase our efficiency. Making sure that we have a central hub that we can come back to, it'll help our operations, it'll help all of our tradecraft, and just ensure that we have somewhere we can really grow from. If that answers your question.
Yes, thank you very much.
To add to that, we are mostly a space-bound organization. However, we can always make bases as it is, as there is a demand from our members. We let them have a voice.
You mentioned being able to facilitate rescue. What type of medical facilities do you have in your organization?
We have a wide array of C8R Pisces rescue stationed aboard our carrier-capable ships. And we have Carax and a Javelin that might sometimes be used as a search and rescue hub.
I believe we also have a couple of Apollos too.
Thanks for reminding.
It seems we have run out of time.
It certainly does. Really good demo there. Our next demo will be by the Galactic Order. They are in Hangar 9 and also in Booth 6. So if we can make our way to that, thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining.
I never spotted that reclaimer, actually. still invisible to me.
We're just floating up in the air now.
Yeah.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, there's a griefer's got a. Oh, what's his?
The Grievous definitely got worse off that. They found out they can use tractor beams.
Yep.
They're like fucking ants.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing.
Which hangar?
Yeah, bigger.
9, I believe.
Safe zone.
Careful coming out of the hangar. Coming into the hangar.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I did see that. It may be an occupied elevator.
Yeah.
Maybe we go to the other side.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, it's like.
For those who are struggling to get to Hangar 9, that's okay. If you join the voice channel, then we can at least begin, if nothing else, while you make your way there.
Wonderful, thank you.
How much are you getting paid to say this? Tia?
Not enough.
And where can I find
this,
a deal
this brings up a good
deal
time,
like that?
Zark. I was wondering if we could actually look into getting sponsorship from the People's Radio.
Oh, sponsorship how?
I don't understand how sponsorships work in the industry. I'm still a bit of an intern myself, so I hoped that you would have more of an idea.
Tia, maybe you know something about this. We still don't have any sponsorships. I mean, we have a few orgs that donate money, but
well, you haven't really advertised much. I mean,
perhaps we can do a shout out for the organizations that have donated.
Okay, it's time for Galactic Order's demo. You may begin when ready.
yeah, the Hubware reports are brought to you by Ursadai Limited. They have been a long time donator to the reports, and it's a well-earned shout out, definitely.
Our universe burns. Vandal, pirates, an ineffective decentralized government, and scattered, inept private security forces. These factions wage war across Hurston. Thousands slaughtered at Orison, necessary medical supplies blockaded, and a constant ground war for control of security outposts. Yet the UEE do little, if anything at all, against the Ninetails, the Vandal, or even the unorganized Marauders. The latest IEE Expo? A near mockery of chaos in our lives. The war at home. There is surely a war, though not one those designated to protect us plan to fight. They rely on amateurs, bounty hunters and mercenaries to do their dirty work. This is not the way. Born of these atrocities, sufferers under the same neglectful hand, two men came together under Tragedy. Together, they shaped a vision of an organization that could do what those charged to uphold the peace and order could not. Thus, in 2951, the Galactic Order was formed. Cosmo Remington would lead the tactical and military organization, with Gerald Holland to set out to work establishing trade routes, treaties, and securing much-needed favor within Hurston. The vision bloomed into reality, men and women from all over Hurston flocking to the black, white, and red of the Order. Today, we ask you to stand with us against our enemies and to hold firm this corner of space we've carved out for ourselves. We need you to help secure our borders and spread the prosperity and peace the Order strives for. We hope to see you in the fight for humanity's survival.
Very interesting. Are you open to questions?
The Galactic Order is not taking questions at this time.
Interesting.
Understood.
Joe Biden in the house.
Well, that means the Ragtag Mercs are next. If they want to prepare their demo, we can move down to the comms, and they can begin while they're getting set up.
This is Oliver Zark.
Give
what
us
happened to
one
the
moment. We
Stanton
are
Police
setting up.
Department?
We are setting up. We thought we had one more space left. Let's. We just got to get things going on. So, if you would give us a moment, and we'll get going.
Where is the question for the organizers? Where are the Stanton Police Department?
They have not appeared. It would seem. I presume they're fighting crime.
Presumably, yeah.
If we would be allowed just a quick 5 minutes, and we will be set up, and then we'll let you know what hangar we're in. We'll let you know what hangar we're in late in a second. That way we don't get any troublesome folk.
No problem.
Stand by.
Well, I can speak partly on part of the Stanton Police Department, as I have been affiliated with it in some way. They are a dedicated group of citizens who are working towards creating an alternate justice system to the one that exists that is provided by the UEE and the 4 mega corporations of the Stanton system. They've done this by obtaining what they call a silent consent from the UEE to allow them to operate, and they are creating their own set of laws based on the real common law and UEE statute that is supposed to be an alternative for people who fail to get restitution, whether that's by bounties claimed by strangers, or whether that's defendants who are not given time or the chance to make their cases known in court. So they are very much wanting to create a proper, thorough system that citizens can depend on if they need to.
Interesting.
I have a question for the police department. Since the Crusader Cares initiative first came out, there hasn't been a noticeable change in the amount of lawlessness in this current system. Do you have any comments on that?
Yes, this law system has only just come into action. It was given the first statute, their constitution, was signed in December of 2952. So they are still in the stages of preparing various laws and regulations in which they will operate under to regulate their police forces and prosecuting defendants and things like that. So these processes don't happen overnight, I believe would be fair to say, and they are working tirelessly, from what I know, to get it off the ground, and it's almost there, I believe.
What type of efforts does the police department intend on rolling out here that will change the current situation in Stanton?
Well, Stanton is currently ruled by, it's fair to say, Ninetales, Xenothreat, the battles over drugs at Jumptown, at the Jumptown Drug Lab, seizures of Orison. All things like this are something which they took a view needed to change, and their view is, and the way in which they seek to achieve that is to give defendants a fair hearing at court. So they don't want to just impose something on someone. They want to actually create a system that is cooperative, collaborative, and they hope people will engage with it.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Indeed. Do we have the ragtag mercs ready to begin?
Not quite yet. I just had a crash to desktop and then a hub authentication glitch. I'm trying to get everything going here. I am the speaker for us too, so.
Yippee! Would it be possible to begin to do it over comms to ensure timings are kept to?
Yeah, actually, I got a guys. We have a backup plan that they're setting up. I won't be there, but if you give us just, they'll be there, standing ready in uniform. So.
Sure.
What hangar are you guys in?
We do not know yet.
Running into technical issues. All of the a lot of the hangars are full of ships right now, so we're struggling to find one that will let us in.
I could imagine also Grievers are trying to hold it hostage by just being there. Could that be?
Yeah, us at Grim, we managed to get one eventually. It just took some patience on Shooter's behalf.
Since it may just help, maybe choose a smaller ship for having more possibilities of hangar use.
Noted. That was what Plan B is. I'm still trying to
Mine
find
is
one.
actually retrieved, so you can spawn the capital if you want.
Oh, that.
Give us 2 secs. I am getting into the server as we speak. The loading screen is acting like I'm about to be here, so it might be 2 minutes.
Should we spawn the reclaimer back in so we can gatekeep one of the slots for you?
That's what I would do. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
spawning it back.
Thank you, Shooter.
I love gatekeeping.
We can head down to a Shooty as well, obviously.
Oh my god, they kept the wagon with him. They
Says patch full, but it will spawn and hold the place.
Okay.
stupid griefers, stupid bitches.
I would say fair play to everyone for still continuing and keeping their cool with all the griefers and stuff. Like,
In law, yeah, sure, keeping cool, but I like to also swear a lot, so.
Oh,
well, to be honest, what is the damage really? We can still talk in here. We're just there for visual presentation. It's not like we're losing the entire mining run or something.
Exactly.
It do be a bother, but I was surprised how well that went with the reclaimer. I expected them to fuck around with the elevator way more.
Well, because they're not part of the party, they couldn't do much more to the elevator other than just throw stuff at us, to be honest.
I suppose.
Okay, we are pushing it for time, so we may need to begin this in the voice channel.
Let me check with my guys and make sure they're set up.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your
1 minute.
I don't know if you have that.
So I know this might take away a little bit of the RP element, but in the future, maybe consider staying in your own servers and then just streaming on Discord your presentation of you and your org in the hangar.
All right, my guys are set up in Hangar 12 if you guys want to go to Hangar 12.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Moving down to booth 7, voice channel.
Roger.
Roger.
What hangar?
They brought a fucking caterpillar sideways here. Size 9.
I am
Oh,
happy
man.
to see what's going on with the cat right now, though.
That is a
What's up with the
wonderful
cat?
setup.
They're unable to get up in there.
Oh, that's what. Mm.
So upcoming, if this works out, we will let everybody know who has a cat in the upcoming panels, so that we can try and work around this.
Literally everyone has a cat right now. What do you mean?
I don't have a cat.
What do you mean it's free flight week?
I don't like free stuff.
Right, let's begin.
All right, in character time.
Drone, security detail.
Where?
You guys ready? Napoleon
Ready.
Bonaparte, in one of his conquests, once conquered a small island. His men, within a day, had seized control of all of its ports, its roads, and cities. His generals, celebrating their decisive victory, sat together in a lounge. They drank spirits and ate pastries as Napoleon planned their next advance. Out of the garden rose a low-ranking officer. The man was not highly decorated and was not welcome in this context. Nonetheless, he marched up to Napoleon's tent. Curious, the officers watched, likely anticipating the punishment that awaited the young man. When he reached the tent, the young man requested Napoleon's attention. Looking up from his table, Napoleon allowed him to speak. The man had one statement. "Master, give me this island." Napoleon's men began to laugh. They shouted, "You fool! This island is not for you, but for one of us. We are Napoleon's generals." Others shouted, "You idiot! Do you not know that such a demand would result in your death?" Again they laughed with each other, but were silenced by Napoleon's response. "Hand me a pen and paper," the leader responded. The generals whispered as to what punishment or game their master was about to unleash. The silence was thick as Napoleon wrote. Moments later, the officer received his paper. Napoleon spoke again. "The island is yours." The young man walked away, a grin on his face as the officer's jaws hit the floor. "Hello to you, ORgcon attendees. I'm an admiral for the organization the Ragtag Mercs. It is our aim to ask a similar question. Ragtag was founded in the spring of 2942. It started with a small group of mercenaries. These men and women had roamed around their time here in Stanton. From one private military company to the next, they found that none had fit their dream for credits. The issue had been in the commitment. PMCs, organizations, corporations, and syndicates, who all value the rush of combat, had high requirements for their pilots and infantry. Trainings were hosted every single day. If combat had stirred with another org, the inability to attend on the fly would result in being called out, receiving accusations, and getting belittled. In some cases, the commitment was so high that the inability to follow to the letter all of their rules, their regulations, and expectations would result in their termination. Much like Napoleon's generals, these organizations, PMCs, corporations, and syndicates all deserve their titles. They have fought the battles. They have won the wars. They have gone through the training, the time, and the temperaments to be able to claim, "We are deserving." But this universe is made of more than just combatants, without a job or a family at home. By asking for the island, the young man did something for Napoleon. His request highlighted the importance and power that Napoleon had had. He was the only one able to grant such a request. The generals that waited had only waited for Napoleon to first acknowledge them. They had the mindset, I deserve. The young man, by contrast, honored Napoleon by saying, you, master, have the power over this island, and you are the only one with the power to grant my request. The master of all of us is this universe, and we aim to ask it a question. Can we win just as many battles, just as many wars, gain just as many titles without the premier combat-capable force in the system? Could we do it with a bunch of ragtag, volunteer, part-time, button mashers, fat fingers, stick throttlers, and recovering space fathers? We are the ragtag mercs. We believe anyone, regardless of skill, time, or credits within this universe, can be a mercenary. The result of these values has been extraordinary. We have found that we are not the only organization that values this mindset. Where we value combat, others value cargo, or transportation, drug running, and piracy. They understand that in most cases, quantity can be greater than quality. Here is where we shine. Ace pilots are awesome, but they are very rare. Most will stay uncommitted or be already committed to a small group of other aces. What we have found is that 10 average to upper casual pilots can kill 2 to 3 aces. The same goes for infantry. One good sniper can kill 3 men. But what about the other 15 on the other side of the hill? In 1 year, our group has grown from 40 dreamers to 500 realizations. Those who own the title Ragtag are 130 on the Robert Space Industries roster. We have had thousands witness our work. Our clients include the great Loud Guns and Frontier community, Authy and her community, Red Monster, and the Atmo Esports Racing community. Of the organizations, a few here have witnessed the work like the Galactic Order, Phoenix Operations, Phoenix Corporation, Tilted Incorporated, Fragment, Ghost Corps, and others. What we offer is not quality. We train for it. We have quality, but our biggest export is quantity. When you hire Ragtag, you get numbers, not only in capable pilots, infantry, and logistics, but also in United Earth credits. After all, that is our creed. Blood for some, and money for all. Thank you. If you have any questions, I can take them now.
Tia, for Net7 News, question. Your mercenary organization, is it on a high echelon of pay, or can just anybody offer up a meager sum? Do you have particular qualifications?
It depends on the job, but as we are Ragtag, we value Ragtag clients as well. People that can't pay all the money, we will work for you. We will negotiate a price. Anything that fits our time and our commitment works. If you are doing something like when Jumptown is hopping from Yella or to Lyria or to Calliope, we will jump on with you. We will do it with you. You will cover the air and the ground, and we'll take 20-30% of the profits if you ask for it. We'll take 50% of the profits if you ask for it. We negotiate our prices pretty much all the way, and we'll do any job as well. We will sit in a turret seat for you and your organization that cannot fill an entire hammerhead, or we will add a squadron of small fighters to your already bolstering fleet just to add a little bit of a cherry on the top.
Thank you very much.
I have a question from Evil Lord.
Yes.
Would you serve both sides of law or strictly law-abiding citizens?
Our morals are in the gray area. We will go any route. The only thing that we will not do is cause anyone to not want to be a part of this universe.
That's fair enough. I would like to speak to you privately then after you're done answering questions.
Hit me up in Discord.
Great
In the
reply to that,
communication
Matt.
that we use.
Say your name again, just one more time, sorry.
They know me in this universe as habanero sauce.
Habanero sauce, the infamous, of course. I should have known.
Can you tell me the name of the emperor that you were referring to in your origin stories?
Napoleon Bonaparte. He was an emperor in ancient Earth.
Now, you are aware historically that they were eventually taken down and banished, exiled onto a small island for the rest of their life. Are you sure you want to use a failed emperor like that as a point of reference for your origin story?
The emperor had power at the point of this, but the hero of this story is the young man who is able to take control of a small island because he asked a hard question. And that is all we aim for here, is to ask the hard questions, to be able to be a part of the combat in this universe without having to put in the time, to allow people who aren't necessarily behaviorally welcome in other communities, or their time commitments don't match others. We will allow them into ours.
This is Oliver Zark from HubNet. What could someone signing up with your org expect to be part of during their first days of and joining you?
You will find friends. You will find a community that you can belong in. They can find a UEC as well, where they can make money in this universe for the skills that they already have, not the one that they need to aspire for 6 months from now. But at the same time, they can have those aspirations. They can join in to an already growing organization, one that has a awesome history, and one that has an even more awesome future.
Thank you.
Yes, I have 2 questions, if you please.
Yes.
Make it quick because the next demo is going to begin shortly.
Of course. First off, I think the person you were referring to was Claude Henri Belgrand of Abo, the guy who became the governor of Malta. Is that correct? And secondly, if I understand this correctly, you're very well versed in history, so I take it you take sources like Clausewitz, Robert Greene, and all other kinds of sources into the way you orient your org. Is that correct?
A story is a story. It's a passionate story that I was told by a leader that I once knew, and I didn't know necessarily everything that went with it. We don't build our organization off of any other historical documents or figures or anything like that. Again, the point of the story was just because the hero asked a hard question.
Okay, thank you for that. That was great. Our final demo will be by Qantas. They are in Hangar 8, I do believe, and their voice comms will be in Booth 8. So they should be ready now.
Confirm on that hangar again.
Which hangar was it in?
Hangar 8.
Gotcha. How
Do we
fitting is
typically
Booth 8?
stick around in this communication line for a little bit? Does anybody have other questions, or are we all moving forward?
Just to say that was a great presentation. Thank you very much for allowing us to be part of that.
Thank you.
Seven behind you.
Got you.
just a final reminder, Qantas is in Hangar 8. I suppose you may begin when ready.
Sure thing.
Even more confetti.
Area 18, 2953. Things are changing. Welcome to ORgcon. We are Qantas Starlines, Stanton's leading corporation in tourism, cruising, luxury transport, and event hosting. Today, we gather to celebrate in unity of dedication, perseverance, and progression at ORgcon. My name is Bob Bailey, one of the co-founders here at Qantas Starlines. Allow me to introduce you to our organization. Qantas has a rich history, with today marking its first birthday. We are crewed with professionals of the industry with over 2 years of experience in passenger transport. We will also be hosting the VIP after party at the end of ORgcon. We are accomplished and renowned for our tours. They are focused on your experience and on immersion, to provide a window of leisure out of the daily struggles in the Stanton system. We tend to capture the various aspects of every beauty from star to planet, system to system, to portray you in the best painting. There's many choices we offer, from free fly lore tours to ticket required discovery tours, even custom cruises tailored to your expectations. Qantas provides intriguing stories of lore presented by a dedicated guide whilst on board a luxury cruise, to illustrate a crystal image of the history of the verse. On board our discovery tours, we help you explore secrets of the verse. We'll take you behind the scenes of each planet and moon to unveil the lesser-known locales and present the most breathtaking views in Stanton. Now finally, we have our activity tours, a flavorful approach to Star Citizen sandbox aspect. Consisted of multiple events, from high-octane hoverbike races to challenging puzzles and engaging minigames. Most of our tours are large-scale and are participated by tens of passengers. We host bi-weekly tours and the tours are designed to have a flight time of 2 to 3 hours. All of our tours are fully crewed with professionals in various industries such as bartending, medicine, and security. Experience a verse like never before at our Discord. Visit QantasStarlines.com for more information or find more links via the organization page at robertspaceindustries.com/orgs/Qantas. If you have any questions, please do ask. That was our speech.
This is Oliver Zork from Hubware.
Yes.
Do you offer careers for aspiring pilots, or is this towards customers only?
We do definitely offer careers for aspiring pilots. We're currently still recruiting, so we are definitely looking to hire more people, to expand our operations, maybe to even a tour per week. So yes, we are looking for pilots.
Tia for Net7 News, is Qantas Starlines still employing or subcontracting providers such as Gate Catering?
We sure are. Gate Catering hasn't participated fairly recently, but yes, we are. We love combining forces with other people with very creative gameplay, such as Gate Catering, who's very good at making very creative events.
One last question. What is the venue for the next Qantas Starlines tour?
The next Qantas Starlines tour will be next weekend. That tour haven't decided fully on which exact tour it will be. It will most likely be a standard lore tour, which is free of charge.
Thank you very much. That's all.
And what would you charge if the circumstances were different?
Well, for the free fly lore tours, basically, we don't charge anything. Those are just free of charge and will be at least as long as the alpha is a thing. But yeah, that will be free. And we do have different types of tours that will cost money. Go on.
How do you keep up with expenses then if these tours are free?
Fortunately, there are many other ways to earn money in the verse, including actually doing taxi missions, which sounds a bit ridiculous, but there's still the option to do fun things regarding evacuation stuff, where people
So
will
there are
often
certain
pay you.
transactional transports that you do. It isn't
There are.
entirely free.
No, but those are taxi services when someone, for example, asks to get evacuated out of Jumptown during a Jumptown event. Or, for example, if an organization wants to have a tour which is fully catered to their expectations, which is just their own custom tour, those do cost money.
While traveling and touring through a place like Stanton, do you have any security concerns, or do you provide escort during your tours?
We sure do have security concerns in the Stanton system. The Stanton system is, of course, a relatively high-threat system because some corporations are not really doing their security stuff that well. So yeah, we do have our own escorts, we have our own onboard security to ensure your safety.
Russell, I can vouch for their security. One guy got shot trying to enter the bridge by accident.
The bridge is off limits on board Qantas tours.
You make this known to your passengers, of course, right?
Yes, of course we do. We make it very, very clear at the start of every single tour which areas are prohibited, and if a passenger then enters that area and it is unknown if their intention is hostile, we'll unfortunately have to shoot. Fortunately, because of the very recent medical tech advancements, even if someone is downed, it really doesn't matter that much anymore. I mean, especially in the 890 jump, you even have your own hospital on board, so we'll make sure to get you patched up if you just run into the bridge on accident.
Just to clarify, we usually do have people to warn somebody before they enter the area. The only time they would enter the area is at their own risk and free will.
That is good to know. Thank you for elaborating.
Another patch of fireworks. Any questions? Any more questions for us, maybe?
Yeah, Tia for Net7 News. Are you providing these tours not only in the 890 jump yacht, but also other classes of vessel?
We are. Most tours, we run most tours in the RSI constellation Phoenix because of its good window visibility, and we host the bigger tours in the 890 jumps. So if a tour is smaller with less passengers, to make it more cost efficient, we run it in a Phoenix. Currently, we aren't using the 600i, but definitely after the new mark of 600i comes out from Origin Junkworks, which is rumored to have a medical bed, we will probably use it for our activity tours and such.
But you will not be using the touring version?
That is relatively unlikely. We might use that in the further future when we will be actually transporting people from system to system on luxury flights.
Tia for Net7 News, will Qantas Starlines be opening up to tours of Pyro whenever we become authorized?
We are still looking into that, but if we do get authorization and if the blockades and such at that jump point are lifted, we might try. But we can't guarantee anything because, of course, Pyro is it's a far frontier and it's very different from Stanton and a lot more dangerous.
Okay, that brings us to the end of Qantas's demo and the end of slot A. So I hope that everyone that did attend, who's presented today, has enjoyed it, and those who are yet to present their demos in slot B, look forward to seeing you next in a few minutes.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Thank you. Good job.
Presenting.
Thank you.
Good job, everyone. Thanks for putting this together.
Fun.
Reiki, good sir, you got tossed around.
It's okay. I think Sleepwalker collected a lot of free armor pieces in the underbelly of the 600i there.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Congratulations on your newfound wealth.
Oh boy. By the way, is that ship called Fringe Party, or is it referring to a fringe party?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Cool.
TM.
Yes.
So if we've got any Happy Haulers, Unified Federation, Quantum Jump, Test Squadron, or Phoenix Industries, now going to be moving to the slot B voice channel.
So actually, so many people in this party. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to big events.
Uh-huh.
So now take it. Our after party is about to begin. Where is it?
Oh wow, there's just all my names are gone. Who are you all?
The bar in the 600i is not open, by the way. Unfortunately, we couldn't get in, or the players who have all the food and drinks couldn't get in. So
It's okay. Where are we going for the after party?
This would have just
the
cost
after
more
party will
littering.
be after slot B, so that will be in approximately 2 hours.
It's midnight. Nope.
Saying some delay. I'll give you credit for that.
Yeah, you were pretty clear.
I don't blame you. Let me start the event.
I'm sorry, would you mind saying again which ones are not coming?
Sure. Hopefully this one will be quicker considering, all the trouble we've had. So the ones I've not had a response for are Odyssey Interstellar, so I don't think they'll be coming. Stellar Winds have confirmed they won't be. SC Org have confirmed they won't be, and Mostly Harmless never confirmed. So we're looking at Happy Haulers, Unified Federation, Quantum Jump, Test Squadron, and Phoenix Industries.
Great, thank you.
Okay, but you should probably warn them that they are going to be on a bit earlier, I guess.
A bit earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, the orgs that aren't coming to fill the gaps.
I
You
mean,
mean, yeah.
Granted,
Yep.
we are like a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
Like
No,
9
yeah,
minutes late.
probably like on time.
It's only an hour late. It's fine.
On time.
Let me check.
That's on time in
Unified
Star
Federation.
Citizen terms.
We've got Phoenix Industries. Have we got Test Squadron?
Yes, we're here.
Yeah, perfect.
Do we need to back out to the lobby again, or?
Yes, I'll be reforming the party.
And who do we add as a party lead or as a friend?
Well, the way I'm going to do it actually is I'm going to start the party, invite those that I need. Invite.
Their shit sorted for respectability.
Meeting up back in menus.
Yes, we're meeting up in menus. I'll invite those that I need. Then I'll invite the org reps or contacts I've been talking to, and then make them the party lead. And then you can invite the members of your org and then pass the lead back to me, Carlisle. Quantum Jump, you can invite.
Yep, sending invites now.
Colin, you just invite us at Orbit as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah. I'll make you a party leader once I have it back.
Yep.
Also, I will need to get a invite once you have a chance.
Yeah, yeah. Are you all in?
Yeah, hopefully this time I can actually launch the game.
Okay.
Or the transfer,
I'm
let me say that.
I'm also gonna need a invite to the party.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. You should have one now.
I got everybody except for one of our guys. He had a game crash.
Okay, okay. No problem. Okay, Blackling, your party leader.
Thanks.
Quantum Jump, if you just let me know when they're in, I can give it back to you.
Yep.
Chrome Ninja invited you.
Accepted.
Are you leaving to menus as well?
I will be.
Okay.
But yeah, I can still do party stuff right now.
Okay. Okay, your party lead.
All right, invite sent. I'm transferring back to you. You back leader.
Thank you. Anyone else need an invite?
Media flare do.
Yeah, of course.
Pack Rat might need one.
For getting all of our wonderful press. There we go.
Getting my my camera angle work out this time round.
Oh, great media. Nice.
Happy Hollers need an invite as well.
Sure.
Party lead is just me.
Okay. I think slot B is going to be a bit smaller because the Unified Federation have just confirmed they can't make it for some reason.
Can Group A reps also get in the party if they're size, so we can listen in on the presentations?
Oh, you mean like just to get them to talk, come and talk to us all?
Yeah, to see the presentations. That's it.
Yeah, I mean I can ask. Who else am I missing? Lucky Flucky?
Phoenix Industries.
Yeah, send it to Phoenix, Apollo.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course.
Well, that was interesting. The first ORgcon.
Phoenix Apollo party lead.
You shoot me an invite, Phoenix.